Hello. How's everyone doing today? Hi. Welcome back. It is Friday, and we're doing another Pokemon run. We're starting our third run. That has not yet, well, actually, technically fourth if we count Weedle. We're gonna have 4 open runs going after I start today. Hopefully we'll actually be able to finish Spearow, and we will be able to bring that number back down to 3. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Spearow today, as was requested last week. So yeah, I think we're gonna get right into it. Oh yeah, about yesterday, sorry about missing the stream. I did not wake up until my alarm went off at 9 o'clock for me to tell me that the stream was ending. I think between that, I mentioned this on a post on the channel. I also mentioned this, I think I sent a post to the Discord. I did, yeah. But just in case anybody did not see those, I will not be trying to do makeup or to finish runs on Thursdays anymore. Between yesterday and last Saturday, where I did the same thing, just slept straight through. Kind of reminded me why I was taking Thursdays off to begin with. It is because it's just exhausting. Like I really like doing these streams. These streams are a hell of a lot of fun, but when you combine these streams with my actual job, that's 13 hours every day between the two of them. That's a lot. That's a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna not do the Thursdays thing anymore. We're gonna go back to Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. But yeah, today though, hello Taco Master, how are you doing? Today we're doing Spearow, and as always, we're gonna look at his stats, we're gonna look at his moveset, and then we're gonna get started. So stats. Oof. Okay. Next Pokemon that we do is going to be something that's got a higher base stat total. Because I really want to play something that's a little bit easier than these last few runs have been. 40 health, 30 defense, 31 special. I don't even need to look down here because they're both the same. We do have 60 attack and 70 speed. The speed is pretty nice. The attack is okay as well. Oh my god, we're gonna die to anything that hits us though. Anything that touches us, we're just gonna explode. All right. Well, let's hope that the moveset makes up for it a bit. We get Peck and Growl. We get Leer at 9. Fury Attack at 15. Mirror Move sucks. Drill Peck is really good. Drill Peck is the best flying move in the game. And we get Agility at 36. We don't get Body Slam. Oh my fucking god. What moves do we use? Drill Peck, Agility, Mimic, Swift? I think we grab Swift. Ooh. And then we can grab Double Edge, if needed, right? Double Edge is just in the rocket hideout. But we could actually get Swift before we go down to... before we get to Celadon. So we could teach this. And then if it ends up being that we need a stronger move... to be able to get over some damage thresholds, then maybe we grab Double Edge instead. But yeah, I think the ending moveset's going to be Drill Peck, Agility, Mimic, Swift. slash double edge. It's gonna be a bit rough. That's gonna be a bit rough. The fact that our primary damaging move is probably gonna be Peck until we get Drill Peck. Actually, it's probably gonna be Swift, right? I don't know. No, we're not gonna be level 29 by the time we get to Swift. Man. Yeah, we got nothing to deal with rock types. Fortunately, Drill Peck actually will do pretty good against ghost types. Simply because the ghost types have very, very low physical defense. Despite the fact that it's not super effective against them, it still should do good damage against them, just in general. Let's see, who's going to be issues for us? Surge is going to be an issue. Rock's going to be an issue. Misty's going to be an issue. Erica should be free. Sabrina might be an issue, although no, because at that point we're gonna have agility. And Drill Peck should get through all of her Pokemon pretty easily. Blaine might be an issue. If we can't one-shot the Wheezing, Koga can be an issue. Giovanni's going to be a problem pretty much all the way through the game. Lorelei's going to be a problem. If you're noticing a pattern, Bruno won't be a problem. Bruno's just going to be annoying to get past the Onyxes. Agatha, is it coin flip? It depends on whether or not I outspeed, basically. If I outspeed, I think Agatha's going to be fairly easy. If I don't, then it's going to be a nightmare. We have nothing for... I think we might actually end up... God damn it. Alright. If we're talking about Lance, I think what we might end up doing is we might end up mimicking Hyper Beam to see if that one-shots, because I don't think anything else that we have is going to one-shot anything that Lance has. And then the champion's going to be a problem. His ace literally has the strongest move that counters us in the game, Blizzard. But yeah. That's all we got to deal with. Just all of those things going wrong. But, oh, let's reset this. Took a while to figure out where the game was. That was a little bit worrisome for a second. All right. Well, let's get this going. Oops, let's get the timer up. Let's not forget about that. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. My name is me. All right. Yeah, like with our super low base stats, I don't even know if we win this first fight. Yeah, this might be one of the few times that we lose the lab fight. They can do growl once. Okay, never mind. Never mind. All right. Yeah, if he hadn't, I am a little bit curious as to how that fight would have gone. Does Spearow have a Speedo? No. Actually, very sleep deprived. I know the feeling. That's why I wasn't here yesterday. It's because I was very sleep deprived. But curious enough, Anno, most Pokemon are actually naked. They're not even wearing as much as a Speedo. Only 2 more days of work. I'm right there with. Hey, you got the same work schedule as I do, Tuesday through Saturday, right? Then dentist appointment, then school and work. Only schedule a week out. Oh. Well, technically, my schedule is 3 weeks on any, like up to 3 weeks on any given day. But I only have, I'm guaranteed full-time hours, and I only have 5 days on my availability. So they literally can't not schedule me. Especially Dittos, shapeshifters are always naked. This is true. Yeah, that's what like a lot of people that I work with are like, oh man, they always fuck my schedule up. I'm like, how many days are on your availability? Well, when I started, I wanted to make sure that I got the job, so I put all 7. It's like, that was your fucking mistake. You do not want to have every day on your availability. That is insanity. Because they will take advantage of that shit. Oh. Unless you actually are available whenever. Even if you're technically available at any given time, like, not knowing what your schedule's gonna be is really damaging to, like, your home life. Right? You can't plan anything. You can't, you know, expect to be able to do anything with anybody, especially if you're only scheduled a week out. Like, at least with Walmart, with my schedules, I would be able to I would be able to be like, okay, so in 3 weeks, you know, I'm off this day. All right, we can plan around this. But if you're only a week out, like, that really sucks. Trying to plan things, trying to revolve your life around that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try until I hit level 10. Yep, I know it's like that. That's how my life was when I worked at Pizza Hut. Drove me absolutely crazy. It was the dumbest shit. Alright, we are now level 10. Let's go in here. Let's try the junior trainer. I do not at all expect to beat Brock at fucking level 10. We might be able to get some decent hits in on this guy. Like 3 days before they hired me. Okay. So that is going to be a death. 2 people, including the owner. Yeah. You know what? This is what we're going to do. I actually shouldn't have reset there. Because that 190 experience is really, really fast. And it's going to be the most experience that we're going to get for a long time. All right. That's fine. Trying that for the first time. I hope you like it. I know I'm not a huge fan of boba. That's boba tea, right? I'm just not a fan of most teas in general, unfortunately. I wish I was, but it's not my thing. All right, now, does this say true? It does 8 damage. Okay. Kind of like it? Well, that's good. Of all the caffeine-infused things, tea's probably the best one for you. Wouldn't willingly get it again? Gotcha. Like, I can tolerate this, but... yeah, so despite the excessive number of deaths that I'm getting right now, this is like the best thing for us to do when we're in like this there it goes. When we're in that like that narrow well, it's not even really that narrow window where you can kill the Diglett but you die to the Sandshrew. You just get so much experience so quickly. It's worth the repeated deaths. I kind of want to get to at least level 14. Because level 14 should guarantee that we outspeed the Onyx, which is a really big deal. Topics to think about. What should we talk about, guys? I haven't really watched anything recently that's worth talking about. I mean, I mentioned it on Tuesday, but I watched 3 movies over the weekend. I watched John Wick for the first time. Had never actually watched the movie. Seen the funny thing is that after watching the movie, I was like, oh, I had basically seen this entire thing via clips on YouTube. Like, the only scene that I hadn't seen, I'm pretty sure, was the one in the church. That's about it. Everything else I had already seen. So yeah, I watched John Wick, and then after that I was like, you know what, I'm going through and I saw that Netflix had Pacific Rim on it. I was like, oh man, I had a really good time watching this movie when it came out. All right, I'm gonna try to get Geodude's. Would you hit me? All right. God damn it. Also, he does so much fucking damage. Jesus. Okay. I need to growl, for sure. I need to growl for sure. But if we're talking about quality of storytelling, I actually kind of really like... All right, I think that's actually 3. No, I didn't mean to. Damn it. Oh my god. So there's no point at all in me using growl, obviously, because the instant he uses tackle, I die. Yeah, we basically have no money. Let's update the death counter. I'm just gonna take the extra experience and go. We'll try again at... Does 15 actually make a difference? Wait, it might. 15 we can fear. Oh, I should have just waited until 15 with Fury attack. Fury attack gets us multiple hits, which it's going to be 1 each, but each of those hits is going to be like we won't have to waste time with Lear against the Geodude, right? Because there's no point. We're going to be hitting them for 1 each time regardless. So what we really want to do... Yeah, I should have just gone to 15. That was really stupid to try at 14. What we really want to do is we want to probably growl twice right off the bat to take down the Geodude's attack. So it's not doing quite as much damage. And then once we take down the Geodude with Fury attack, we go to the Onix, we start fighting the Onix, and we spam Leer at first? I think we spam Leer at first. Whenever he's biting. And then after we do the Leer spam, then we switch to Growl. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, so him using defense scroll right now means literally nothing. It's a wasted turn every time. Because we're only doing 1 damage per hit anyway. Except for when we crit, which is really fucking nice. I would like to crit more, please. Yeah. See how much better that was? See how much better that was? Okay, what the fuck? All right. 4, 5, 6. All right, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5. We need him to not tackle. I keep getting crits on the Onix. I don't... Okay, thank God. I didn't want to get crits on the Onix. I wanted crits on the Geodude. Crits on the Onix was actually doing less damage. Alright. But yeah, that strategy worked out really well. So I probably should have just started with Growl against the Onix. That would have been the safer bet. But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah. John Wick. I think the fight scenes were done really well. The camera work was crazy good. The dialogue was great. Especially a lot of Vigo's stuff. Obviously there's the scene that everybody shows whenever they're talking about really good dialogue in John Wick, where he's talking to his son and explaining who John is. Like, that's just really good. A really good example of how you just talk up your fucking protagonist from the point of view of the antagonist of the show or the movie, right? Just goes to show how scary this guy can be, which is like an interesting trope. Like there's a couple of do you survive a peck? You do not. Okay, we do actually want to grab a second Spearow, because we're not going to be teaching our Spearow fly. This main Spearow, it's never learning fly, ever. So we want to catch this second one just in case. Obviously for the same reasons that we catch one in the normal run. But yeah, so like what I was saying was it's very rare for the protagonist of the story to be the super scary one, right? Oh, the fly one spear too. If I remember, oh, I've already caught it. I mean, I guess we could. All right, there is that done. Now, as long as we don't find a Paris, we're done with catching stuff. But yeah, so gotta love the moment you can see the son basically shit himself during that conversation, right? It's really good. And another thing that I really, really like about that movie is at the end. At the end, when John finally catches up to Yosef, you know, in a lot of movies like this, the main character and the antagonist, they'll have this fucking conversation. They'll talk back and forth, and it'll give the antagonist some chance to do some bullshit. That doesn't happen in John Wick. John just fucking walks up to him. Yosef starts talking shit again, and John just shoots him. He's just like, no, fuck you. Like, we're finishing this right now. I don't give a damn what anything you have to say is. Literally could not care less about the words that are coming out of your face. Ooh, nice four-hit. And just fucking guns him down right there. But yeah, like the whole scary protagonist thing, like I can't remember if Taken came out first or if John Wick did, but I feel like those are like the two examples of that type of protagonist, right? Because like, oh wait, nope. Yeah, I think, yeah. Let's find out. Let's find out. Which one came out first? John Wick release. October 24th, 2014. Taken release. 2009. So Taken was the first. Taken was the first one that did it. Um, more impressive when it's your enemy. Yeah. I mean, like, there's arguments to be made that, like, talking yourself up is kind of, like, cringeworthy, right? But yeah, when you have, like, a mob boss terrified of you from the get-go, like, this isn't something that progresses through the story. From the get-go, Vigo knows who John is and is terrified that he is now coming after his kid. And that's just, like, really, really strong. It's really cool that he, because, like, that's the thing that happens in Taken. Like, I haven't seen Taken, but, you know, I've seen the beginning. I've seen that intro scene where he's on the phone with the guy who's got his daughter, and he doesn't take him seriously at all, not even a little bit. Wow, that fight went way differently than last time. Which is very different than in John Wick, where the instant that Antonio tells Vigo that it's John that Yosef fucked with, he's like, he just hangs up. He's like, oh. He hangs up the phone, gets himself a drink, barely talks to anybody until he gets his kid there, and then he goes into the monologue about who John is and how fucking scary this guy is. And that's just, you know, you have his number two, I can't remember his name. You have his number two there talking about how, you know, they just basically threatened or strong-armed this other group into doing exactly what they wanted, right? That's what the people in the background are. In the beginning of that scene. And so, like, you get this feeling that this guy is not somebody to fuck with. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm already dead. And then you get Yosef coming in and talking about how, you know, he just killed people. You know, we're not going to hear from them anytime soon or ever, which, God, is that fucking shitty dialogue. But, you know, that's dialogue that fits Yosef's character. Like, it's fucking blow hard, it's try hard, fucking oh man, I'm using all the tropes that the mob people do because I'm a mob person and I gotta speak in the tropes. Like, it fits his character very well. Just like it also kind of fits his character that he shows his face to John. Which doesn't, like, when he, after he's beaten the shit out of him and after they've killed the dog, right? He takes his fucking mask off and shows John his face, which is really fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid, but it fits his cocksure character. And on top of that, it doesn't really matter that much in terms of the story. Does this actually, I guess Fury Attack actually does more damage as long as I hit 3 or more times. So I'm actually, like, really likely to do more damage with Fury Attack than I am with Peck, huh? The problem is I've been sand attacked. Yeah, we're doing kind of an impromptu review of John Wick, I guess, today. God damn, that's half my health gone. So I'm faster unless he uses quick attack, which does kind of make sense. Speed is like the best stat that we have. Damn it. But yeah, so the fact that he shows him his face doesn't really have any narrative significance, or plot significance, because he still doesn't know who he is, right? Like him revealing his face doesn't reveal who he is to John. John still gets that information from Antonio when he goes to the chop shop. Oh yes, okay. Good one hit. Hell yeah. Let's do this. Oh, the crit scared me so bad. Holy shit. Oh my god. All right. We got past Rival 2. 2 moves until we get Mirror Move, which is... Did I get the rare kit? I did, okay. Whew, we did it. Also, another note, I really like how they cut the scene where Yosef walks into the chop shop. Spearow moment. There's gonna be a lot of those. 1 and 2 health, like 1 hit from death moments. That we've already had 2 of them. Brock and Rival 2 have both done that to us. So Yosef walks into the shop, right? He is a Spearow, but that's a little bit too on the nose for the kind of titles that I'm looking for. Wait, no, I said although not a crow, saying that he's not a crow. I'm explicit in that. Matt, sir, we need to talk about reading comprehension. What's up, bud? No, the immediate sand attack, you shithead. And the growl now too. Oh my god. Oh, thank god I got the crit. Okay. Growl plus fucking sand attack is like some of the scariest shit that you can deal with. I don't know why I'm still focusing on Peck so much. Like against the Mankey, it's because it was super effective. But we've already gone over. Had been hurting for a few days now. I'm not all with it still. That's unfortunate. Hopefully it gets better for you, bud. No rap. Okay, cool. Mirror move. I literally said earlier that mirror move was a trash move, but I think it's actually better for us potentially. Like right there, bite. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be better than Growl for us. It might give us access to moves that we could potentially, well, make use out of. All right, Peck is super effective against the Machop. Now, here's a question. I'm curious. Okay, I wanted to check because I wanted to see if that would still use Karate Chop, despite the fact that it's been over a turn and it was a different Pokemon. Well, Spearow fucking moment number 3, almost dying to yet another Geodude. Fucking rock types, man. They're rough. They're rough. All right. But that was one of the biggest issue trainers. There were 20 deaths. Yeah, Charmander is a rough one. All of the starters are. They just don't have the stats. Man, I'm taking an excessive amount of damage every single fight. 2-stage Pokemon? Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, all of these Pokemon, like, I mean, Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Spearow, they're all really early game Pokemon. So it makes total sense that they're going to be on the weaker end of things. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Do I win this fight? I don't, do I? We might be able to one-shot the 2 Oddishes. Okay. Oh my God, we got a 3-hit. Okay. Whew. We did it. We did it. And we are 6 levels now from the strongest move that we're gonna get. So I know for a fact that Raticate can beat the game. Because I remember Smallant talking about how he beat the game as a kid with Raticate. However, what I don't know is how easy that's going to be. All right, we're going to try how this goes. We might have to come back to her. X defend turn 1 really sucks. Fucking hell, the Bubble Beam does a lot. We got really lucky there too. 2 tackles, one of them a miss. I think we also got a tackle miss on... We'll try it again. We'll try it again. Okay, so we got through the Staryu without taking damage. That's good. Crit Bubble Beam is a one-shot. Fury attack better than Peck? Yes. So Fury attack is 15 base power, Peck is 35. So as long as we get 3 or more hits off of Fury attack, it will do more damage. Unless Peck is super effective. On any given a type effectiveness being equal, Fury attack will be stronger except for 2 hits. If we get 2 hits, then Peck is very slightly stronger. All right, so we did take the damage there. Water Gun still does. So wait, Water Gun took us from 45 to 19, so that did 26 damage. Meaning that Bubble Beam's like an extra 50%. Oof. No. Flying is not super effective against water. Not in any gen. Ice is super... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ice is super effective against flying. But that's the closest to type effectiveness between flying and water. God damn with these crits. X defend is really rough. As are those 2 hits. All right. So I think if we get this is death. Since birds eat fish. I mean that's not an unreasonable assumption. Unfortunately, it is incorrect. But that's like me. I always thought that ice was super effective against bug type. It is not. For very similar reasons. Bugs tend to die in the winter. Could I, like, not get crit once? Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure every hit there in that fight was a crit against me. Damn it, I think Peck would have killed there. Alright. I think this is too unlikely for us to be able to beat this at this level, so we're just gonna go down to Vermilion. Like, what I could do is I could just... death loop to her without resetting. But the problem is that now I've got almost 8,000. And I've already lost 2 grand by doing that this run. Against the junior trainer in Brock's gym. All right, I know that... Wait, why do I have so little health? Did I not heal before I came into this fight? I didn't save before the... Okay. But I also didn't heal after this fight, so it actually... Cool. Cool, glad about that fight. That's fun. God damn it. That would make sense. That would make sense that it's more just like air elemental as opposed to birds specifically. All right. Hey, we're at full health. Imagine. Imagine being at full health, coming into a new city. Also, imagine saving before this nightmare of a fight. Imagine remembering to do that. Also, imagine remembering that you have drinks. Okay. 5 more levels. 5 more levels and we get a massive boost to our power. Go from using Peck to using Drill Peck. It's Pidgey, dude. That's all it is. It's fucking Pidgey. And it shouldn't be as scary as it is. God damn it. If he had missed that Hyper Fang, I was gonna mirror move that shit. It was gonna be great. And then he just fucking kills me. That quick attack turn 2 really sucks. Because, yeah, I literally only have the full restore as a heal, and I do not want to use a full restore for that. I want to keep that for something like where I'm paralyzed or... Nice. Miss hurt. God damn it. Ugh. But, you know, after seeing how horrifically bad Spearow's defense stats were, this isn't surprising. It is not at all surprising that we're having this much trouble. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna sacrifice it. Because we would have had to have bought another super potion there, which we could. We have the money. We can't learn Body Slam, unfortunately. Which is actually, like, really, really bad for us, because that means that we're going into Rival 3 with the same moveset as we've had, basically since Brock. Damn near. Really? The crit? Are you fucking kidding me? Did I save before this fight? Because if it's back before we get into Vermilion, it is. Nope. We're not doing that. We're just going to take the death. I did just spend a good chunk of my money, so it's not the biggest deal. All right. Nope. Never mind. We get to go back and fight that Spearow Eradicate trainer again. I forgot to heal, or I forgot to save. That's death. That's double death. All right. Sure, game. Yeah. Well, we get 2 misses there. That's cool. So yeah, if we take any damage at all, we're fucking dead. As promised. Fucking hell. Just let me go. Just let me pass. Okay, so the good thing is that even if that Fury Attack hadn't killed him, I could mirror move Quick Attack, which should let me go first, I think, even if he was also using Quick Attack there. So I think I was still safe regardless. Also, by the way, I'm fucking saving. I do not want to do that fight again. Yeah, I think we were good regardless. Wow, two hits. All right, that's unfortunate. There we go. Man, remember how that fight fucking killed us last time? Super cool that that's a thing that can happen. Honestly, if he sand attacks us, I'm gonna mirror move it right back at him. Fuck this guy. Man, remember how I sand attacked him? Hello, Titan. Remember how I sand attacked this Pidgeotto and then he never missed a single attack? And he sand attacked me once and I never hit a single attack? Cool. That's not frustrating at all. I just want to hit level 29. That's all I want. I just want 29. If I hit level 20... I can't even hit when I don't get sand attacked. You had COVID? That is unfortunate. Sorry to hear that, bud. That's frustrating. Maybe I just peck? It's a hell of a lot more consistent. My god. Could you go for something beyond quick attack, please? And I'm just dead here. Yeah. There's no way. I would have needed probably 2 more attacks or 2 more tail whips for me to win that fight. We are now level 25 versus 24. Do I just want to take the death? I don't have that much money. I think we just take the death and try this again at a slightly higher level. Oh, speaking of doing things. Why is Spearow level 5? Different Spearow. That was our fodder Spearow. It's all good. Yeah. That one. Fortunately, we were not able to name it that because it never saw Lavender Town. I did not mean to double tap there. I meant to just gust him to death there. You've got to be kidding me! Can I please, for the love of God, just hit these things? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not frustrated at all. So got a crit me please sign? Basically, yes. No, I got a crit on Fury Attack and it only did 2 hits. No. Are you going to attack the Geodude? Jesus. When I start getting a... When I start getting scared that my level 8 Geodude is going to beat the level fucking whatever the hell Kadabra because the stupid thing keeps spamming teleport. By the way, that's death number 30. I would like to remind everybody that Charmander was at 33 deaths, I think, at the end of the day yesterday. Or, sorry, on Wednesday. And he was at Giovanni in his gym, I'm fairly certain. Oh, we're just fucking dead because we got sand attacked twice. Yep. All right. Well, come on. Fucking stop it. He has a 50-50 chance to go for either teleport or confusion. Thank you. Now, we're going to look at Geodude. It took him 8 turns. I'm sorry, 9 turns. It took him 9 turns to finally land on a Tails. Basically. Coin flip. Took 9 tries to land on Tails. I'm kind of just hoping that we get to fucking level 29 at this point. Like, I just really want to hit level 29 and get Drill Peck. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. He also has disable. I forgot he also has disable. We did it! We finally got this stupid bastard. Holy Christ. Alright. We did it. We got there. We did it. It's done. Go away. Get me out of here. So now we're level 27. Now we get to go back and fight Misty. But because Spearow is so terrible... Actually use the TMs he gets from GM leaders? That actually would be kind of cool. That would be interesting. Now... Oh, wait. Let's, teach cut to ducks. Teach dig to Geodude. Surprisingly enough. Not something... Wait, how many? Why do I have 8 antidotes? How do I have 8 antidotes? I should not have that many. Does Rival get badge boosts? No. Only you get badge boosts. Only the main character. So I bought 2. You pick up 1 in... How the fuck do I have 8 antidotes? I would also like to point out the fact that I'm 6 levels higher than the Starmie, and it still outspeeds me. Not great. Fucking god damn it. Hate when it fucking does that. Deaths 31. At least I remembered how many we had. All right. Let's try this again. God damn it. So Peck is guaranteed a 2-shot. Let's do that. How much damage do I do against the Starmie? Fucking Bubble Beam. Barely any. And yeah, see, that's what happened. Like, even now, I'm level 27. The Starmie can just decide to kill me by spamming Bubble Beam. And there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, there's a lot of trainers left. Yeah, there's a lot of trainers left. $510 isn't that bad. Yeah, I think it is. I think we just fucking go up here, we clear out some trainers that we hadn't fought yet. And hope that that will quickly get us to where we need to go. Because we're so close to getting Swift. We're so close to getting Swift, which is going to be so much better for us. Alright, so there's 28. One more. 2,200. Shit. And like, I'm so fucking gun shy at this point that I'm saving between each fight, even though these guys are fucking 11 levels lower than me. Right? Like, we're vastly over-leveled compared to these guys, and I'm still saving between every fight because Spearow has just not been a good run so far. Unfortunately. Because Spearow was like one of the better runs. Spearow was really good. Trying his best. I understand. And he'd be doing a hell of a lot better if I would let him evolve. Unfortunately, that's against the rules of these challenges. Fuck it. This guy's just got a level 17 Onyx. Three, 4, 5, 6. $1,000 left. So the last hiker up there will get us to level 29 if we can beat him. So crazy the difference in stats. Yeah, Spearow has a 135 base attack. It's like one of the highest in the entire fucking game. Spearow is fucking broken. Honestly. Um, fine. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just trying to get him to -2 on defense. That's all I'm trying to do right now. No, did we really not? Oh, eat my ass. 45 fucking experience. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, there we go. There's 29. Yes, get rid of Peck. All right, suddenly we just more than doubled our strongest moves power. Literally, Fury Attack is now obsolete because Drill Peck is stronger than anything but a 5-hit from Drill Peck. Or, I'm sorry, from Fury Attack. Yeah, see. Like, if she had gone for... I was also outspeeding, finally. If she had actually gone for, I could finally use cut. Yay. Oh, actually, no. We don't go this way. We go this way. Because all we have left in Vermilion is Surge's Gym, and I want to have Swift for that, actually. Yeah, another big thing is Spearow starts with Drill Peck. I'm pretty sure. So that's another major difference. Instead of Peck with 35 base power, Drill Peck. Double Bubble Beam would have killed me, but the first Bubble Beam would have needed to lower our speed so that the Starmie would be able to outspeed me for turn 2. So it would need to go for a 1 in 4 Bubble Beam into a speed drop into another 1 in 4 Bubble Beam. That's the only way that she would have been able to kill me there. Which... where are my repels at? That's where the 8 fucking antidotes came from. The game double tapped on one of my down inputs, I guess. That's where the 8 came from. So the good thing about Cubone and Marowak is they only really have ground attacks. They have Bone Club, basically. That's it. So yeah, no repels to get through here. Also, I accidentally killed... You're free experience. Actually, everything here is free experience. If I want to kill all of them, I'm going to run out of fucking power points before I get to the end. Also... I got snacks today. Chocolate covered pretzels. I'm so not used to having fucking... I'm so not used to having, things. Words. Random encounters. So not used to having random encounters in my runs anymore. Because it's been so long. Well, past Mount Moon anyway. They're like, my immediate reaction is I have to kill this guy to progress, because obviously it's a trainer fight. Speaking of obvious trainer fights, oh my god. Hello, Hudio. How you doing? We're in the struggle bus today. Again. Keep you from sleepy? Yeah. Terrible as usual? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Speaking of terrible, this fight here is going to be an absolute fucking nightmare. Okay. Sure, we're just gonna hit 3 65% accurate moves in a row. Yep, that's fine. No, I'm not salty at all. I would like to remind everybody about that one fight where I got hit by one sand attack, which brings my accuracy down to 87%. And then I was never able to hit for 4 turns in a row. Yep, that's also what I'm worried about. I legitimately don't know how we win this fight. XCOM percentages, you're not wrong. I think we need to crit. That scroll really sucks for us. Yeah, I think we need to crit. I think we need to never get hit by rock throw, which, by the way, we've now been hit by 6 rock throws in a row. Tackle is fine, I think and hope. That scroll is slightly frustrating. Rock throw really fucking sucks. How can they hit every time? Every time. I know it's slightly higher weighted in accuracy than a coin flip. It's 65% accurate. However, it's fucking 65% accurate, and they've hit what, 8 times in a row now? Please, sir, could you learn statistics and then start missing every once in a while? And then this right here goes to show that we really can't survive a single... We haven't even seen the Graveler yet, by the way. It's at least 95. Yeah, that's yeah. Well, like, that's the whole thing about Gen 1. Gen 1 is not balanced around you. It's balanced around the enemies. Rock throw is 65% accurate, literally to nerf fights like this. That is why it is 65% accurate. Why it gets boosted in later generations. It's not 65% accurate in later gens. Oh my god, we got a rock throw miss. Oh, and then self-destruct just kills me regardless. Hooray! Pop in to say hi. Well, I'm glad to see you, Audio. Might be the next Weedle. No. It's not quite that bad. It's just we've had really bad luck this run. So we need, wow, we need a lot to go right to win this fight. So what was just shown, Graveler is about a 4-hit KO with Drill Peck, right? So Graveler's a 4-hit KO and each Geodude is a 3-hit KO. That is 6 power points out of the 6. I'm sorry, that's 10 total power points, and we have 10 power points. Now, if any of them use Defense Curl, we no longer have enough Drill Pecks to kill them all. I wonder if yeah, just fucking go for it. Okay. So one Leer does actually set their health to 2-shot mode. God damn it. With these fucking rock throw never missing hit. Jeez, fuck it. Blech. Could we not? Could we not? Okay. Fuck off. Oh. We do actually survive. I didn't mean to use the second one. So we can actually survive a self-destruct. I think even if we can get to the Graveler. No, we don't survive the Graveler self-destruct. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Could you stop it? It's 2 fucking steps. You know what? I'm saving. Of course he rock throws. Of course he rocked. Wait, is it 2 rock throws and a tackle are enough to kill me? Is this fight even, like, mathematically possible? Is this even a thing? So I think the best thing to happen potentially is we crit the first Geodude and two-shot him without getting hit by Rock Throw. And then if we crit the first, oh fuck. I was like, what the hell happened? If we crit the first Geodude, or basically it comes down to we need to crit. And we need to not get hit by Rock Throw or self-destruct. If we crit right here, that'd be great. Nope, we're fucking dead again. God damn it. Alright. We're hoping for luck. We're hoping for luck, because that's the only way we get through this fight, honestly. Not without leveling up an incredible amount. Oh, shit. Even with a crit, it's not enough to two-shot. Wait. Hold up. Another thought just popped in my head. What if we mirror move Defense Girls? What if we mirror move Defense Girls? You fucking coward. Defense Girl. Defense Girl? Defense Girl. Only had Fly at the moment. Yeah, Fly would help me avoid self-destruct. Oop, that's not what I wanted to click on. There we go. But I don't want Fly on my main Spearow anyway. Like, this is like one of the only fights where I would actually want it. Damn it. So best case scenario, I think, is tackle, defense curl. Fuck you! Holy crap! Oh my god. All right. Well, that's fucking Jesus. Is this the fastest that it's taken anyone to get to level or to 50 deaths? Maybe. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to check to see how much Rock Throw would do. It's literally, so we have a 50-50 on any given turn for a move that we want to see. We don't want to see self-destruct. We don't want to see Rock Throw. And if we do see Rock Throw, we want to miss. But that also fucking never happens. How do we beat this guy? Yeah, look at that defense stat. 34. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's like, all right, we're going to use one defense curl right off the bat, which is like really good for us, actually. This is like low-key, like half-ass badge boosting is what this is. As well. Like, we're getting the defense boost, obviously, but we're also getting an attack boost every time we get one of these defense curls. Fuck you. Oh my god, you're so annoying. This fight sucks. This fight sucks so bad. Guys, could we just defense curl? Like, Geodudes love defense curl. This is like the one time that I don't see 8,000 defense curls in a single fight. Of course not. Of course not. Now, I would like to remind everybody, remember back when I was using the Leer strat, and this Geodude right here hit defense curl 6 times in a row? And now we can't get him to do it once? You've got to be kidding me. And it's a crit, of course. Not that it fucking matters. But yeah, of course it's a crit. All right. There's somebody outside of my house who's very, very proud of their stupid car. Sat there and just redlined it in neutral for like 10 seconds. I hope you explode your engine, you moron. Defense curl. Nope, of course not. Defense curl. Nope, of course not. Hey, we got a miss on tackle. They can miss a tackle, but they haven't missed any of their last like 18 rock throws. But they're gonna miss on a tackle. All right, sure game. It's been what, like 4 or 5 fights since we've seen a single defense curl? It is a 1 in 4 chance for any of his moves to come out. He's random AI. He can go for any of his 4 moves at any point. I'm like legitimately getting angry at this point. All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can bait out his defense curls. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna Leer. We're gonna Leer turn 1, see if that baits out a defense curl. Oh. Yeah, this guy, he just forgot how to hit defense curl. He used every other move. Every other move that he had, except for defense curl. Oh my god, he missed a fucking rock throw. What level would you even grind to? I don't know. Like, that's the thing. Like, we would need to... What we would need to grind to is a level where we would basically be removing one turn from each of these fights. Because, like, we're not going to get to the point where self-destruct doesn't do a crap ton of damage to us. It's just not going to happen. Most unexpected hard one so far? If we're talking about hard fights, no, I knew that this fight was going to be a nightmare. Did I know that it was going to be quite this bad? No. But that's also because his AI is just really fucking stupid right now. Just a run in general. Not really. It's a little bit disappointing because Spearow is one of the better runs that I've had. Because it was just so good. I wasn't quite expecting Spearow's stats to be as low as they are, but I knew that it was going to be a difficult run. I was also hoping for a little bit better of a move set. I was hoping for... You fucking asshole. Literally the exact same thing happened twice just now. Tackle first turn into self-destruct second turn because I got and each time I would crit the first hit, or I would crit one hit and normal hit the second. Like, yeah, so, like, the only move that we get from level up now is agility, which isn't going to really help us here. How close are we to leveling up? 2547? How much do you give, experience-wise? So 20 Zubats we'd have to kill... You know what, lady? What Pokemon do you have? Jigglypuff. A Pidgey. Fuck your sand attack, you absolute goblin person. Alright, so like 11 Zubats now, give or take. That's just to get us to level 32. Now, what level 32 only gets us a chance, not a guarantee, but a chance that we can two-shot the Geodude when one of our hits is a critical hit. That's all we're getting out of this. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna dig out. And we're just gonna go through and we're gonna clear out every single trainer in this place coming up to this guy. Which is unfortunate because a lot of those guys are also rock trainers. Come on. 1100 and we have 9 left. Well, there goes my ability to get it with only fury attacks. Oh hey, how much do you give? 188. There we go. That's cool. Yeah, I legitimately, like, even after we level up here, I don't know if that's going to be enough. to kill this trainer. I don't think that it will be. Come on. Just kill the damn thing. I'm just drill pecking in the chops. Honestly, like, fuck it. Actually, to hell with it. I'm gonna have to go back and heal anyway. There's 32. Yeah, it's just this fight. I think once we get past this fight, we have a large chunk of the run where we're not gonna have much trouble. Because there's what? We have Erica's gym, which we're gonna one-shot everything in Erica's gym because of drill pack. And if we don't, it's gonna be really close. Once we get to Lavender Town, we can go south of Lavender Town, and that gets us Swift instead of Fury Attack. So we're getting rid of an 85% accurate move for a move that literally cannot miss, even if they're digging or flying. This guy. Do you know about costume players? All right. How are we looking on 1758? I think everything else that we have access to is hikers, which really sucks. Rock funnel map gen 1. Wait a second. Okay, so you enter there, you come down through here, you go through A. To where? Wow, this is really shitty. Alright, let's try another one. This one literally only has, Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay, so this hiker only has a Geodude. This one has a Machop and an Onix, both level 20. Wait, where's number 8? Oh, he's there. Okay, damn, so we can't get him. So we fought that one, fought that one, fought that one. Fought that guy. Can't get to these guys yet. Actually, no, I can. But it's literally... So, here's what we have access to. We have access to a hiker that has 3 Geodude and a Machop. A hiker that has 2 Onix and a Geodude. A hiker that has a Geodude and a Graveler. And then we also have access to a hiker that has 1 Geodude and a hiker that has a Machop and an Onix. So first, I think I'm going to fight the Machop and the Onix one, which is this guy here. So we can drill pack. The Machop just fucking dies. Onix. Yeah. It's a whole lot of rock types. But it's what we got. What we got to deal with. This Geodude's fucking level 25, by the way. Just anytime a fight starts taking a lot of health from me, I'm just gonna go back and heal again. I just don't care. I'm so over this particular fight. Yeah. So we fought everything that we possibly can on this floor. On this floor. All of these trainers are done. Oh my god. All right. Now, second floor. Or I guess back to the first floor. This guy right here that's directly below me, 3 Geodude and a Machop. All level 19. We'll see how it goes. So what I would... Really, a Gen 1 miss? I ain't got time for that shit. What I would really like to see is if a normal hit and a crit are a two shot, and it looks like they are at this point. Now, granted, these guys are 2 levels lower than the other guys that I've been fighting. I'll pop up a super potion. I know I said I was gonna go back and heal at this Pokemon Center, but I just can't be asked right now. Next guy, number 3, 2 Onix and a Geodude, all level 20. Of course I miss with it, you fuck. Oh, you bastard. All right. That was... Hey, you two play nice over there. Cats are also getting frustrated. Tackle I'm fine with. I don't think I even need the Screech. Yeah, at this point, I don't need the Screech. So we don't quite two-shot a level 20 Geodude. How many do I have left of... I have 2 Drill Pecks left. What is this guy? He's got a Geodude and a Graveler. I'm just gonna dig out. We're just gonna dig out. We're gonna heal up, get our power points back, then we're gonna fight that guy. Because it's that guy, and then that's all of this last trainer. That's the last one that we have. Which is usually self-explanatory whenever you use the words last trainer. But yeah, so hopefully after this one, we were what, level 31? No, we were level 30, weren't we? Something like that. We were a lower level than we are now. Question, how close am I to leveling up? Pretty close. The Geodude and Graveler might be enough. It might be enough. If they're not, I think the first Geodude on the assholes team should be enough. So even after a single, so if we get a single defense curl on the last turn, we still 3-shot the Geodudes. All right, so not quite. What are we at? 142? All right. We're just going to kill 2 Zubat. That's what we're going to do. Not fighting Geodudes. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off! Okay, level 34. You gotta be kidding me. Got to be kidding me. Alright, let's try this again. We just need... Like, the fucking stupid thing is, I'm pretty sure that fight would have gone the same way had I not leveled up. Well, maybe not. The extra 15 health might have been from the level ups. But holy shit. All we needed was a fight where we got a bunch of fucking defense curls. Shock and awe, the time that we finally get one. I shouldn't have fought this trainer. I don't know why I fought this trainer. This was stupid. This is an extra trainer that I don't need to fight. Go away. I said go away. I want to get out of this stupid fucking tunnel. Get me out of here. 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 Oh, we're free. We're free. All right. We're immediately coming down here. We are going to grab Swift. It's like the saddest TM to get because you're literally taking it from somebody whose Pokemon died. Get rid of Fury Attack, finally. All right, and we're basically at our final moveset. Sadly enough. We're just waiting to grab Agility at level 36. And eventually Mirror Move is going to be replaced by Mimic as well. So one more level, and we will have 75% of our final moveset. It'll be nice. Oh, feels so fucking good to be out of that stupid fucking rock tunnel. Where you at? What? I missed it. Five, 6, 7. All right. Ran right past the damn thing. All right. Now, before I forget, we're gonna grab Fly. Gonna teach it to Ducks, but we can't use it yet. We still need to do Surge's Gym. We have not done that yet. All right. Selling most of those back. TM11 is useless to me. TM18 is useless to me. I'm only at $30,000. Jesus. Okay. Well, we're gonna get another 6,000 here. Unfortunately, we can't use any of these moves. Rock Slide would be very nice. It would be a very nice addition to my moveset. Unfortunately, not something that we can learn. Shockingly, I know. Like, there's really no other vitamin that we really want to care about other than attack. We just want to boost attack and speed. That's basically it. Everything else is whatever, because it's not really going to matter that much. Defenses, HP, none of that stuff is really going to matter that much, because the instant that we start taking hits, we're going to get fucked up. Alright, so the good thing is we are vastly overleveled. The bad thing is that this is still an electric gym, so we could still get fucked up at any point. Now, another really nice thing is we are getting stab on both Swift and Drill Peck. We are normal flying. So the power disparity between the two moves isn't actually as big as it could otherwise be, right? Drill Peck is 80, Swift is only 60. So obviously Drill Peck is the stronger of the two, but in this gym, not so much. Not that it seems to be necessary, right? All right, is it in the 50-50 spot? It's not. We haven't had a top left switch in a while. I don't think the Squirtle or the Charmander run had the top left switch. There it is. Hooray, we have beaten the best puzzle in video game history. I can't imagine we get outsped. You've got to be kidding me! Now, granted, it was a critical hit. However, I would like to point out the fact that we are 11 levels higher. Did save before the fight, right? I'm not so stupid as to not. I mean, even if I didn't, I saved in the saved after finding the first switch regardless, so it's not that big of a deal. Fuck you! I am the one that crits. All right. Now we got agility, that's badge boost, that is speed boosting, which is another reason why I wasn't that, kind of why I wasn't worried about things and words and stuff. Why I wasn't overly concerned about buying Carbos for speed as opposed to protein for attack. Because we do get agility, so our capacity to do damage is much more important than our capacity to outspeed the opponents. So Giovanni's got an Onyx, a Rhyhorn, and a Kangaskhan. They are all insanely tanky. I'm gonna get this down here. I think it does make a lot of sense to grab this because we're We're gonna potentially need this TM. If Swift starts not being able to cut it, we might need to swap over to whichever one this is. Takedown or double edge. I always get the two confused. Because they're basically the same thing, it's just one is way shittier than the other. Oh. God damn. It's 8:15 almost, and we're just now getting through the Rocket Hideout. Spent so long on that stupid Geodude trainer. I'm still, if you couldn't tell, still just a wee bit salty about that one. Just a little bit. I know you ruined our plans at Mount Moon. Yeah, well, fuck you. Does Drill Peck kill you? Not quite. Okay. Should kill you. All right, that worked out nicely. If yeah, because if the oh god, suddenly I am yawny. If the Swift had done, oh nice crit. If the Swift had done easily visibly distinguishably more than half, a fucking mess and a half of a sentence, but you know. If it had done enough damage for me to be able to easily identify that it was more than half, then I would have just used 2 Swifts and saved a Drill Peck. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. Little Peck. Rock Throw is really shit. Drill Peck. Rock Throw is really shit. Drill Peck. Rock Throw is really shit. Wow, these guys are aggressive as fuck. All right. So I think I agility first. Because I think that's what fucked me up. Using this specifically as badge boosties. We're at half health, but we are already all the way agility up. Kangaskhan will probably survive. Yep, Kangaskhan's just, like I said, tanky as fuck. Regardless of what I try to do, Kangaskhan always survives at least one hit. Alright. Can heal now. Okay. 19 Pokemon in this gym. Curious. You do die to that. Weepinbell probably does not. But this does tell me that all of the level 21s on the trainer to the right of me, they will all die to Swift, which is good. Means that I can save the power points just in case. Just in case. I need 2 or 3 for Erica's Pokemon. I don't think I will. I think I think they should all die to 1, 2 at the most. But I'm very, very high level at this point, and I have a very strong super effective move as well. Like one of the strongest super effective moves against them. Outside of like fucking Fire Blast. I think Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Fire Blast are probably the only ones that are stronger. I guess Psychic. But all of those, found odd. Snorlax wakes up in a rage and attacks you. The text says before battle, so why doesn't he use rage at the start of the fight? That would make sense if that is a direct translation. But I'm curious if it's potentially a mistranslation and it's just like he woke up grumpy and he wants to fight. Yo, nice level 40 already. Yeah. Yeah, if he wakes up in a rage or attacks in a rage or whatever the hell it says it is that he says, that's a direct translation, then it would make sense for him to use rage right away. But I think that that's also like way more than these guys are planning ahead. All right, you should not be a problem. If any of your Pokemon survive a drill peck from me, I'm going to be very incredibly upset. Oh, look, he survived because I got a Gen 1 miss. The Wartortle survived legitimately, though. That's horrifying. I'm what, 16 levels higher than that motherfucker? I still don't have any repels, by the way. Does Snorlax even know rage? Notice when you were watching the Charmander VOD, I don't think he knows it. He might be able to learn it, but I don't think he knows it whenever you encounter him in the wild. Oh, hell. Mega Drain. Any others? No. Alright. Damn it, I forgot to check for... Did I actually get into Saffron? I did. Okay. Sleepies are starting. Snacks are not going to help the Sleepies, unfortunately. We just need to power through for the next 40 minutes. Buy 10 of them, fuck it. Actually, before we go any further, I'm just gonna go straight over here. We're gonna buy a shit ton of vitamins. We usually don't do another shopping trip this early in the run, but I only got 3 last time. Buy 2 more of those. And not a calcium. Carbos. Kind of what I thought. All right, there we go. I think Yeah, I don't think the sleepies are really going to go away until I actually, like, rest this weekend. Because holy hell, has work been a fucking slog again this week. They've gotten into the habit of putting me in, like, the heaviest areas every day. And it is just exhausting. So, any given Walmart employee... Yeah, right. Any given Walmart employee, if they're stocking, if they're an overnight stalker, they're expected to be able to get through 6 hours worth of the freight. And how they calculate that, it's basically 1 case of product per minute. So they just take how many cases went to your aisle and, you know, divide that by 60 basically, and that's how many hours you have. And so they expect you to be able to do 6 hours. That gives you wiggle room to zone at the end of the day, which takes a little over an hour. Gives you wiggle room to, like, deal with getting rid of excess cardboard or cleaning up other stuff, you know, just random stuff, bathroom breaks, stuff like that. The aisle that I was in yesterday, it was me and another guy. It was 14 hours worth of freight. And for the vast majority of the night, it was just the two of us. We got somebody to come in and help in the last hour. And then, like, the nights before that, I was in areas where it was like, hey, this has 40 hours and you got 4 people. Good luck. You know, 35 hours, you got 4 people. Good luck. Like, it's an insane amount of fucking freight. And it's like, all right, we're just not getting done. Fuck you. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say. It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, like I said, they've gotten into the habit of just, like, constantly putting me where the fires are. And it's just, it's exhausting. I'm a very tired person. Yeah. And, like, the thing is, like, I don't, like, super stress about it. I'm definitely one of those employees where, like, I'm not going to fuck around. Like, I'll do my job. I will do my work, but I'm not going to kill myself for it. Right? I learned that lesson a long time ago. I learned that lesson back when I worked at UPS, because I used to kill myself for UPS, literally permanently damaged my back for that job, and they couldn't fucking care less. Also, I'm just gonna get rid of some of my HM or my key items because they're just kind of in the way. So yeah, ever since that job, I'm like, look, I will work at a reasonable pace. I'm not gonna sit there and fucking take 3 years to do a single pallet. I will do my job, but I'm not gonna kill myself for it. And so you would think that that would be enough to prevent this from happening. But even that pace is still faster than most people. Because a lot of people just don't have fucking work ethic at all. Which is unfortunate. Oh, we're done with proteins. All right. Well, what? 5? That's interesting. So we're on the 5th floor. We need to go up to the 10th. But yeah, like, despite the fact that I'm, like, not fucking killing myself for the work. Just the fact that I'm in those like super heavy areas is still just draining. Just the knowledge that there's that much, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I worked just a me issue, not a job issue, so you left it. Yeah. Yeah, like you need to, yeah, you definitely need to know what you as a person are willing to deal with and put up with. And know when to just say no to a scenario. Like I also worked in a hospital in the food services. I was a supervisor at a hospital in my area. I was in charge of all of the small, like the hospital had 4 small wait, was it 2, 3 small cafes, a coffee shop on campus, and then there was an off-campus cafe that I never even got to meet for like 6 months, I think, after I took the position or something like that, because I just never had the time to get out there. Like that was a place where I would have to get into my car and drive for like 15 minutes to go and talk to them. So like there were 2 people that were employees of mine that I just didn't meet for months after I took the job, because I just never had time. That's what I was worried about. And I was also I was in charge of scheduling all those guys along with the entire front end cafeteria. So it was like 55, 60 people, I think, something like that I was in charge of scheduling. On top of trying to make sure that everything was running, everything was going smoothly. We were constantly understaffed, so I was constantly trying to cover people's breaks and stuff like that. And it just got to the point where it just got to the point where I couldn't. And I started falling behind. And I think that's why when they made the decision that they needed to start, Jesus Christ, I couldn't hit that growlithe for nothing. When they needed to lay off one of the supervisors for COVID, I was the one that got the axe. Is because it seemed like I wasn't doing anything. But I was also spending more time on that fucking schedule than I was doing anything else, because that schedule was an absolute nightmare. I think I will take this more than I will take the constant sand attacks. Yep. This is huge. That was a huge difference. Yeah. That was perfect. That was perfect. Gimme. Nope, no nickname for the Lapras. Alright. We can fight this guy. We will get the Heelys, and then we will go and deal with Giovanni too. But yeah, that fucking place, that was stressful. That was stressful because I was always behind. I was never caught up. I was also in charge of ordering all of the pastries every day for the coffee shop. And we were like swapping between different vendors and shit because we couldn't figure out which one we actually wanted. It was an absolute fucking nightmare. And like the hilarious thing is, I only made like $1 more there than I do now just stocking shelves at Walmart overnight. It's crazy. It's crazy how much more stress and more work I was having to do for that job for barely anything more. And it's the same at Walmart. Like, I've asked because there have been multiple supervisory positions that opened up at Walmart since I've worked there. I'm like, all right. How much do they get paid? And they're like, oh, they get about $20 an hour. And I'm like, I make 19 now. Why would I want to go into that position, deal with all of the extra stress and the nonsense that supervisors have to deal with, all the drama that comes with being in that position? You know, you're constantly getting shit on by the people above you and screamed at by the people below you. Like, it's just not a good spot. It's not a good spot to be in. Like, the lowest level of management, I think, is probably the worst position to be in any company, period. Like, full stop. There is not a single position that I would want to be in less than tier 1 management. Because you are the person that gets shit on by everybody. Higher ups are making decisions that is going to piss everybody off. Higher ups don't have to deal with that. But you're the face. You're the one that tells everybody that, hey, we can't have earbuds in after a certain time now. So you're the one that gets everyone gets pissed at. You know, hell, we had the cops called earlier this week to the Walmart that I work at, because one of the people that I work with is a little fucky in the head. And she called the cops on another employee because she was setting off her anxiety. And then when the cops got there, she denied that she called them. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? You're just gonna sit there, okay. The supervisor's got to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit, man. I don't got no fucking patience for that kind of crap. Just let me do my job. Let me go home at the end of the day. Now, the one benefit that they do have is they work 4 10-hour shifts, not 5 8s. I would fucking stab a person to get 4 10s. And my ideal work schedule would be 3 6 or 3 12s, or even 3 13s. Like 3 13s would be closer to an actual 40-hour shift work week. But I used to do 3 12s when I worked at Pizza Hut before I quit. The area manager kept trying to remove my 12-hour shifts, but because I was in charge of scheduling for that store, I just didn't let her. I would put in the schedule. She would go in after me and change it without telling me. And then I would go back in and I would change it back. Because I'll say, like, fuck you. This is literally what we agreed on. We agreed that I would work 3 12s. Like, that store doesn't need 2 supervisors in it at the same time. It's like, yeah. That's why I'm not in the store when the other supervisor's there. What I would do is I would go in and I would actually clock in as a driver at first. I wouldn't even clock in under my management pay. I would clock in under my driver pay, which was basically minimum wage. But what I would do is I would go around and I would just grab a whole bunch of fucking flyers and a whole bunch of like those little door hanger things, and I would just go around to certain areas every week and I would just hand them out, trying to get more sales, trying to bring in more sales. That's all I would do. I wouldn't be in the store. And then like if for whatever reason they started getting swamped with orders, I would come back in the store and I would take a couple deliveries to help clear things up. Like it was actually really efficient. It was really well done. But because she couldn't see past, oh, they're using hours, oh my god. That there's like 3 people in the world that I would use the word cunt to describe. She was one of them. I have not hated a supervisor more than that woman. And there were ones that I worked at UPS. When I worked at UPS, there were ones that legitimately fucked me over. My back problems. When I hurt my back at UPS, they wouldn't let me go home when I hurt my back until I made a full statement. And while I was there making my statement, they manipulated the conversation to get me to say that my back had been bothering me for a while, which they then used to say that it was a prior injury so that they would not have to wait. Why don't I have, oh, my inventory was full. I gotta go back and grab the poke flute. Oh yeah, like really fucking scummy shit. He was one of the other people. He is one of the other 2 or 3 people that I would feel absolutely no problem calling them a cunt. And like, because he had always been a scummy, backstabby, underhanded motherfucker. I had problems with him for years before that happened. To the point where they wouldn't even though I was just a loader and he was a supervisor, and like one of the supervisors with the more seniority than a lot of them, he was not allowed to run the area that I was in. Not that I was not allowed to work in his area. He actually got moved out of mine. And the reason for that is because I was the only person in the entire facility that could load the truck that I was in. Because I loaded the air truck, like the truck that came out of our facility that had the 2 and 3 day air packages. Now, the reason that's a big deal is because that truck had, I think it was 37 states worth of 2-day air, 12 or so states worth of 3-day air, and a lot of those 3-day air states, it wasn't the entire state. You had to read the full zip code to determine whether or not it went in the trailer. And I was one of maybe 2 people in the entire building that knew exactly what went into that trailer. It was me and the person that and the sorter that sent the packages down to my trailer. We were the only 2 in the entire building that knew what went in that trailer. So when me and the supervisor got into it, he got moved and not me. But he eventually got, like I said, he got his vengeance. Whenever he got me to say that, because like I was in so much pain, I barely knew what I was fucking saying. Like, that was I don't know if that was more painful or if my kidney stone was more painful. Like, over time, the back definitely became the most painful thing that I've ever had to deal with, because it's like, it's something that still fucks with me to this day sometimes. It's not a constant thing anymore, thank God. But like, there are a couple of things that I can't do at Walmart because of my back. At the end of the day, when we're zoning, which zoning basically just means you pull everything up to the front of the shelf to make it all look pretty. I can't do the sodas. Because like all the 12 packs and the 24 packs and everything, and where they have them set up, because the 24 packs are literally like basically on the floor. They're as close to on the floor as a food product can be legally. 12 packs are above them. Trying to pull those out, so much weight and so much bending just fucked my back up. So like, even to this day, there are some things that I cannot do because of that back injury from UPS. Yep. Now, I am thankful that my back injury isn't as bad as it could have been. Because my stepdad had back problems, and he actually went to get surgery for it. I thankfully was able to get through without surgery. I went to a chiropractor for years after that injury, and he's the guy who got me back up on my feet, and back to work. But like, I was out on disability for 6 months before I went back to work, and when I got back to UPS, I was not able to work consistently. I would basically be at work for a week, and then I would have to take a week off. Be back at work for a week, have to take a week off because of my back. It couldn't do it anymore. And then the really fun thing is, I tried to go into management at UPS because I knew I couldn't do loading anymore. Like, it was obvious that I couldn't do loading anymore. They're like, no, you can't come into management. I was like, why? You're missing too much work. I'm like, yeah, I'm missing too much work because of a back problem. If I go into management, I won't have to touch, like, management, according to union rules, management is not allowed to touch the packages. Now, in reality, that's bullshit. Management is constantly helping to break jabs and do other stuff because it's just unreasonable to expect otherwise. But as far as union rules are concerned, you are not to touch the packages. So I could have done management, no problem, and it wouldn't have fucked with my back. Like, I would have been able to do the job correctly, all this other good stuff. But because I was missing, 50% of my shifts because of my back problems, they're like, no, you can't do management. We need 95% or higher attendance rating for management. I'm like, motherfucker, look at my attendance before. Because, like, if you compare my attendance before my back injury to what they wanted, damn it, I did not mean to do that. I would have made it easily. Because I fucking never called off. I'm not somebody that calls off work. Except for in very specific circumstances. I would go home if they offered it, but I would not leave work, or I would not come in. And oh man, were there times where they offered to send me home and I was like, yes please, bye, I'm out, I don't want to be here today. Yeah, I can't remember that guy's name though. The guy that fucked me over with my back injury. Can't remember his name. I remember that supervisor at Pizza Hut though. Her name was Kathy, and she was like I said, one of the 3 people in the world that I am comfortable using the word cunt. I guess it's just Blaine now, right? Yeah. I was confusing myself. Yeah, she was a fucking piece of work. I think I've talked about her a couple of times now on stream, but fuck it, I'll do it again. It's my stream, I can do what I want. So like the two big fuck you moments with her was, I mean, there was the schedule thing, which was fucked up, but at least that only affected me. That didn't affect other people. She would also kinda, so here's the thing about me and faces. I can't remember faces. It is almost impossible for me to picture somebody else's face if I'm not looking at them. Like, it's not that I can't recognize somebody, but if you ask me to describe somebody, or if you ask me like if I could, like, I can't picture, like, it's to the point where I can't picture my mom's face. Obviously, I've known my mom my entire life. It's very, very difficult for me to picture her face. And that's just how it's always been for me. It's really annoying because somebody will be like, you know, somebody at work, right? And I'll be like, well, it was this person, and I'll say their name, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, like they're you know, they're short, they got dark hair, glasses, and I'm sitting there like they're speaking a different language. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what they look like. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, hard to explain. But anyway, back to Kathy though. Kathy, besides the schedule thing, there were two other things that really, really pissed me off about her. First one being, at one point, me, her, and my store manager at the time, who quit because all of my store managers quit, within a couple of weeks of starting usually. We went through 6 store managers in 2 years, under her management. Because fucking they all hated her. But so at the time there was me, the store manager, and she was our area manager. So she was the one in charge of like 5 or 6 different stores. And we were talking, and we came up with an incentive program for the drivers. Incentive program was fastest driver every week gets a $10 bonus. Second fastest driver gets a $5 bonus. Everybody else doesn't get shit. Very simple, very straightforward, not a big deal. She signs off on it. Cool, great. So I'm doing this. That supervisor, that manager quits a couple weeks later because he can't deal with her bullshit anymore. So I am an assistant manager at the store, basically doing the general manager's job for less than $13 an hour. Because there was no manager. So it all just fell to me. And I was stupid enough at the time to just do the job while not getting paid for it. Couple weeks later, or maybe a month or so, can't remember. It was a while after we had started the program. We've been doing this for a while, and while we were doing this, our average delivery time had sped up by an average of 1 minute, which is huge. Like, when you have, you know, 100 plus, hey Igloo, what's up? When you have 100 plus deliveries a day, a minute per delivery, that's over an hour and a half of extra work that you can get done in the store every day. War stories? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Hey, Taco! You swapped sites, I see. And so, you know, good times, right? Suddenly our deliveries are looking faster. Your Windows broke. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're good lad the Spearow is. He's doing a lot better now. We were in the full-on struggle bus at the beginning of the run. Up through Rock Tunnel, actually. Up through Rock Tunnel, this guy was struggling. And it looks like we're gonna have 3 people to clean up next week. We got Squirtle, Charmander, and this guy. This went straight to an internship. Getting paid for that internship? Yeah, the hiker in Mount Moon was a brick wall for sure. Easily the worst. But yeah, speaking of war stories, back to mine. Didn't do retail at all. Lucky you. So after we're doing this program for a couple months now, she calls me one day, starts fucking losing her mind, screaming at me over the phone. What's with this $15 coming out of the till every week? What the hell's going on? Are you stealing from blah, 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 blah. What are you talking about? You were part of the discussion about this. And to this day, I don't know why, for sure. Like, I don't have a definitive answer as to why she suddenly lost her mind about this. But my theory is she got reamed, like she got screamed at by her supervisors, and she didn't want to take responsibility for it. So she passed the buck down to me. Despite the fact that, you know, we only did it because she gave the okay. And so I had to stop it. I had to stop that incentive program. And the instant that I did, our delivery times went from being short, like we had improved delivery times by a minute on average. After I cut it, our delivery times dropped by 2 minutes. They were actually worse than they were had we just not implemented it at all. And I did not blame them at all. It's like, we were making extra cash for this. And now we're not. So fuck you, basically. That's basically what ended up happening, was them just saying fuck you to us. Which I don't, like I said, I don't blame them. I would have done the same thing. It's like, fuck you guys. If you guys don't care about us, then why should we bust our asses? And then that was one of the two. The second one is my favorite. And I've definitely told this story multiple times on stream, but I'm going to say it again because it's really fun. My last day at Pizza Hut, it was a Saturday. And I think it was like August. Something like that. Can't remember exactly what time of year it was, but it was pretty warm out. Because that day we had tornado warnings. Now, not a tornado watch, tornado warning. And this tornado warning, you know, they usually have a time frame between when the warning starts, because a warning is basically a tornado has been sighted. If you don't know the difference between a watch and a warning, a watch is when weather conditions are conducive to a tornado. A warning is we've seen one. So there was a tornado warning that night. And after a tornado warning happens, there's a certain amount of time before it can clear. The tornado warning that night went from 8 p.m. until midnight, which is insanely long for a tornado warning. Like, most tornado warnings are like maybe a half hour. This was 4 hours. On top of the tornado, there was also flash flood warnings for my area. Now, if you don't know what a flash flood is basically the rain coming down is so heavy that floods can just fucking happen somewhere. Without any real rhyme or reason. They could just fucking happen. Now, both of these are really big problems for drivers. You don't want to drive in any of these, in either of these two conditions. And you definitely don't want to drive when both of them are a thing. Now, we, at that time, the store manager, which we actually had a store manager at this point, even the store manager did not have the authority to turn off online delivery orders. Which normally what we would do is we would just call up the hotline and be like, hey, shut down online delivery for XY reason. We did not have that authority anymore because our area manager, Kathy, was a stupid cunt and was like, no, you guys are just turning it off because you don't want to do the work and blah, 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 blah. Basically calling us lazy assholes and saying that we had no actual reasons to turn it off whenever we did, which, you know, it's not like we did it every day. It was like we did it maybe once every 3 months. Woohoo. So she had to be called. And I told her, I'm like, hey, we got tornado warnings, we got flash flood warnings for the entire area. Like, we can't just we got to shut down online delivery, or we got to shut down delivery. In a response, as somebody who's lived in Missouri her entire life, which Missouri is part of Tornado Alley in the US, for those of you who don't know, the US, like the Midwest is called Tornado Alley for a reason. She's lived in Missouri her whole life. She told me that at one point. She asks me, well, where are they? Where are the tornadoes at? Where are the flash floods at? We'll just shut down those areas. It's like, bitch, tornadoes move. Like, that's their whole thing. That's why they're so destructive. If a tornado just fucking sits there and sits in one spot, you could go and take pictures with it. It's no longer a threat. The reason that they're a threat is because they're fucking mobile. But she didn't want to listen. So I spent the entire night, my last night at UPS, or sorry, not UPS. My entire last night at Pizza Hut, I spent doing nothing but calling people back and telling them we are not taking online orders, or we are not doing delivery. This was my last night. What the fuck is she going to do? Fire me? I'm not sending my people out in that shit. And none of my people wanted to go out in that shit. Because the people that were ordering weren't tipping for shit anyway. It's like, you want my drivers to come out in the middle of tornado and flash floods, and you're going to tip them $1? $2? Sit on a cactus. Ah, Jesus. It's 9 o'clock. I was not expecting that. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to get set up. We're going to have 2 people sitting at Giovanni ready to go for next week. Yeah, I'm not sending my people out in that for $1 or $2, right? They're going to lose money and also put their lives on the line to bring you your fucking pizza. No, fuck you. You can come and get it. And I told every single person that ordered online delivery, I told every single one of them, it's like, hey, if you want your food, you can come and pick it up. If you want these pizzas, you can come pick them up. Oh no, I don't want to drive in this. It's too dangerous. Oh, fucking really? It's too dangerous for you to drive? Man, I can't imagine what that would be like. So yeah, spent the entire last night that I worked at Pizza Hut. The entire time I was on that phone. Because by the time I finished with one call, there were 2 more orders that had popped up. And I told my cook, I'm like, if it doesn't say carry out on that fucking screen, you do not make that food. You do not make that fucking food. So yeah, I spent the entire night calling people, telling them, hey, we're not delivering your shit. I will do one more try with this, with Mimic instead of Mirror Move. Because I meant to have Mimic for this fight. Because I want to Mimic Dig off of the Doug trio. Please don't sand attack me. Slash. Hit me with Slash. Guard spec is also great. Guard spec is great. Okay. Yes. Get absolutely fucking wrecked. Yeah, I figured that Rhydon was going to be a 2-hit regardless, especially after I leveled up. But hey! Alright, so actually what I think it is I think I got 2 Pokemon for next week that are set up at Rival 6, and 1 that's at Giovanni. The Charmander's at Giovanni, Squirtle and Spearow are both at Rival 6. So I'll just get over here. Of course, the first tile is going to be a wild encounter, because fuck it, why not? Alright. There we go. That is going to be it for the Spearow run today. Now, can we actually get past the Elite Four, dying only 1 more time, so that I can have the sex number as my deaths for Spearow? Is that something that we could do, you think? But regardless, that's going to be it for me today. 4 blue squares next week? Yeah. Yep. Tomorrow, we are going to be doing Kingmaker auto builds. And I promise I'll actually do it this week. I promise. I missed last week. I'm not going to miss this week. Tomorrow we will be doing Kingmaker auto builds, starting with Lindsay. I think we will look at Tartuccio. We will check Tartuccio and see if he actually has an auto build. So Lindsay and Jaythal for sure, maybe Tartuccio as well. We will then, yeah, next Tuesday is going to be back to Weedle, who I think is also either on Giovanni or on Rival 6. I can't remember where he's at. Either Giovanni or Rival 6. So we'll be doing that on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we're gonna try and clean up all 3. We're gonna do a three-fer on Tuesday or on Wednesday. Sorry. I'm gonna start with Squirtle, see how he goes. After Squirtle, we'll do Charmander, and then after Charmander, if we get done with both of those, we will do Spearow. Excuse me. God damn. And then depending on how Wednesday goes, we will either start a new run on Friday, or we will finish up another one of those. And I'm picking next week. I'm picking the Pokemon that we get. Because I want something that's stronger than a fucking Charmander. I want an easy run. We've had 4 really difficult runs in a row. I want an easy one. I'm thinking maybe we do Tentacruel. I'm really curious how Tentacruel will do. Maybe we do that. I haven't made up my mind. That's the one that I'm kind of leaning towards at the moment, is Tentacruel. But we might just do something like, fuck it, Mewtwo. Fuck it, Mewtwo, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. Appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening. Hope see you next time. Bye bye.